in Miami, Oklahoma. Very nice small town. We've had a nice night at the Buffalo Run Casino and a nice breakfast at the Two Girls Cafe this morning. Anyways, we're heading out to Picher, Oklahoma. Say anything about Picher?
We're gonna go to Cardin also.
And Cardin, which little known fact is one of the most toxic cities in America.
The world.
Oh, in the world. My limited knowledge. That's why we're going out here to explore. So apparently, Picher was a major mining city back in 1800s to 1970, and they were a huge manufacturer of ammunitions for World War II. Actually, one of the largest in America as well. And because of this mining and the debris left behind, there's toxic metals, piles of toxic metals everywhere. So we're gonna go see what we can see. Apparently there are still a few remaining citizens that live in this city, even though it has been completely closed down and deemed unsafe for, people to live in. And then there's also buildings that have been roped off and fences around these chat piles of toxic metals to keep people out. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna bring you along and see what we see.
Our first stop is a little town called Commerce.
And what is Commerce known for?
I don't know.
Why are we stopping?
It's a gas station I wanted to see.
Oh, gas station in Commerce that we're gonna go visit.
Yep, that's it.
What made you drawn to this gas station?
You'll see when we get there.
Can you just give a little description?
No.
For the people? No? Okay. All right. Now where are we going?
We're going to Cardin.
And what's Cardin?
It's a small town that was unincorporated and closed down because of all the chat piles, just like Picher.
Just like Picher, only just a smaller outskirts town. Okay. Okay, great. Here we go to Cardin. Oh,
Yeah,
here it is. Here it is. That's chat. A big old pile of chat.
It's a toxic lake.
Toxic ponds.
Like there's a big pond.
Somehow, all of the trees are doing pretty well out here still. Oh, huge pile. Just toxic metal in the middle of... What's wrong? Wow. It's a mountain. It's a chat mountain. And it's kind of been fenced off. The fence is old
Then turn right onto Elm Street.
and rusted, but
Turn left onto First Street. Then turn left onto Main Street.
look at this
Head west
fence.
on East 30 Road toward Elm.
There's the
Then turn left onto
signs.
Elm.
No coming in, no trespassing. No. And they're just all around here, and like the houses are feet away from these piles. It's just an old abandoned building across from one of the big chat piles. I don't know what the building's use was, but this is kind of the scene. Just tons of fences with no trespassing. U.S. property. It's owned by the federal government now. But there's just nothing. what was once like a really busy, booming town. Middle of the street. The sludge in this water is so thick. And I just wonder, I mean, how does anyone begin to clean this up and undo the damage that's been done here? Because all this water is just toxic and acidic. How do these people get water out here? Okay, so side story. Rob was reading an article or hearing a news article about these two disappeared females that were from Stillwell. Where were they from?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, they disappeared back in the 90s.
Yeah, 99.
99. And apparently the gentleman that was arrested for their disappearance admitted in prison that he had killed them and dumped their bodies in Picher. And there's been many searches for them, but no one has ever found them. And there are some theories that perhaps they were dumped or buried in chat piles out here, which there's so many mounds and it's so toxic. I don't think you could have anybody that would volunteer to search those piles to look for those dead bodies. Yes?
That's correct.
Anything you'd like to add?
No.
Okay. So that's that side information. So we're driving by some of these old foundations where buildings and people's homes used to be, and just kind of talking about the mess that this has made and how long it'll take to repair this kind of damage, and how can you repair this kind of damage. I feel like the people in this city need professional help. People who are scientists and economists that know the damage that this has done to the water and the grounds, the earth, the air in this area, and that can help them really fix it correctly instead of, I think the remedy right now they're looking at is just burying the chat piles, but I don't know, just from my limited knowledge and understanding, that that would fix what's going on here. And then, side note, when we were driving by some of the water, I was wondering, with all the high acidity of the water, you know, people have been noted to have explained that their children were getting burns in the water. I'm wondering if it would just kind of disintegrate a body in record speed and time. These are just my weird thoughts. But yeah, and we're on a road we're really not supposed to be back here right now. It looks like it's getting a little dicey up here.
These are all driveways.
Oh, these are old driveways to people's once houses that have been torn down, and clearly all the roads are overgrown and no longer cared for, and people are supposed to stay out of all of this area. And I mean, there's just nothing but just thick brush and debris, and apparently the mines are underneath us, and have been noted to cave in from time to time. We haven't come across that yet, but I guess the ground's just not stable. Anything on that?
No, that's pretty good.
Okay. We're backing up now.
Wherever it was at, you can really tell it was a driveway and a foundation to the house. There. See?
Yeah. People's houses just demolished out here. And when was that done? Because that was late
The 90s?
in the 90s, yeah. I mean, by the time they were demolishing these people's houses, their families had long been sick and poisoned by the city before
So
anybody.
this one here, you can see all the old tiles still on the slab.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's a big house.
Or a store or something.
Or, yeah,
Those
build
are
it.
parking spots.
Oh, yeah, okay. So this is basically chat. I mean, it looks like a gravel. It just looks like a gravel.
This is gravel.
But no, is it? I mean, you can literally not tell where it ends and where, like, I think this is chat. So it all looks exactly like what's there. And it just looks like little pea-shaped gravel sand. And it's literally everywhere. Everywhere possible. I guess they're trying to clean some of this up over here. This is part of our urban exploring mission. What you doing?
Marking my territory.
And you're gonna shake? So this is one of the abandoned neighborhoods where the houses have not been torn down yet. Most of the houses have been torn down, but this entire little small neighborhood has all these abandoned houses with no windows, no doors, just in disrepair. I don't know what this is about. Looks like they were using pallets to build like a gated entrance to this abandoned property. Don't know why that would be a thing. And then this is like where the road circles around. And then also it looks like the Quapaw tribe has like a marshal station at the front here. All the houses have keep out on them, written on them. Do I need to move? This one caught on fire, it looks like. Do you think like homeless people were living in them and having fires? I mean, because that one caught on fire. It's crazy.